People used to wear this as a skirt.
All right. Hey, everybody. First, let me say, excuse my voice. I'm going through a little allergy episode right now. But, I'm going to put out that first disclaimer. I want to say thank you, everyone, for tuning in. You are watching Cocktails and Cousins. As you can see, we are missing one of the cousins. But our guest tonight, Wisdom Speaks,
Hola.
is in the building. And we're just going to hold it down until Gigi the Diva comes in. How about that? So anyway, it is hump day. How you feel about hump day?
Huh?
How you feel about hump day? It's the middle of the week. How does it make
How
you
I feel
feel?
about you said
Yeah,
how I feel about hump day? I mean, shit. It's hump day. Shit. Shit.
I know that's right. Nah, listen, it's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week.
Mhm.
We are here drinking cocktails and gonna bring you some content, conversation. This is what we do every week. So, first and foremost, our cocktail for the night was inspired by our guest. It is called a Bombay
Niggeroni.
Negroni. Yeah, right. And the thing is, every time somebody mentioned, like when I went into the liquor store and I was like, this is what I'm making, it was hard for me not to say
Niggeroni.
Negroni.
It is a
And I was like,
Negroni.
Negroni. Like,
It's a Negroni. Niggeroni. If you say it slower, Niggeroni. Negroni.
True. That's what it is.
What they say when you go in the store though.
I was like, I'm trying to get a Bombay nigga, a Negro, a Negroni. The dude was cracking up. He was like, Negroni, oh, I know what you mean.
Nah, you did a good job with this one though.
Okay. It's not bad, y'all, because I'm not really a big gin drinker, but the cocktail calls for 1 part Campari, 1 part gin, so Bombay Sapphire gin, and 1 part vermouth, the sweet red vermouth, which is Rosso. So remember that if you're trying to make the drink. I'm shocked though, because gin ain't it's not for me. Normally anyway. But we're gonna have fun tonight. So tonight we're gonna talk about quite a few things. And then we're gonna also talk about some things that you got going on and what you want the world to know about. But that's what it is. Yeah, definitely that. But we're gonna talk about a whole bunch of things. So I'm trying to like waste time, y'all. I'm trying to like pedal it on there. Homegirl said she was over at the light. Oh, she outside. Okay. We're gonna let her get a moment to gather herself and all that. But
thank you for having me though. Thank you for having me. I
appreciate it.
Very nice setup here.
Oh,
very nice setup.
Yes, we are at Rabble Rouser Studios.
So when you say cocktails and conversation,
it's cocktails and cousins. Yes.
Right? So,
sipping sassy and classy.
Sipping sassy and classy. Okay, I'm getting it.
So we are cousins that drink cocktails and talk shit.
Okay. Talk shit topics.
So, look, you see how casual she came in here? Like, she was on time. Talking about, how you doing? Oh, we have audience members today. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. How you doing?
Good. So, Lisa, since you're here, we're drinking Negronis. You don't like it? Like beef around. Yeah.
It's like black skin.
What a black skin?
Black? What? I haven't even heard of that before. No, it is actually called Negroni. But we can't seem to.
It's an Italian drink.
Yes. So it's gin, Okay.
Forgot the sin.
Yeah. Uh-huh. The gin and the what is it? Okay, gin, Campari, and vermouth. Yes. It's kind of adult and sexy.
Sounds like a martini with the vermouth. With the vermouth. I'm sorry, I should not be.
You should be. I'm asking. I mean, we love for anyone to have, This is so sad. I'm gonna tell you what I am gonna do though. I'm gonna start the show all over again because Gigi's here.
You don't have to.
I do.
Hey, y'all.
No, not it. She should be on punishment with no microphone.
No mic. And I would just have to take
You,
one
you
off.
like my sexy voice?
Okay.
That's her wheezy voice, bitch. That ain't her sexy voice. She's lying
That's
like
that
shit.
gawk gawk.
Hey.
Oh, bro. That thing.
Damn. That's what was going on.
Disclaimer: I have
That's what's going
allergies, and that is what's going
That's
on.
not what you said. You said gawk gawk. You said nothing but no goddamn
No, I was talking
allergies.
about what she said.
No, you was talking about yourself.
So who was that?
Where's my
Gerard?
BC powder?
Oh, I don't know. I forgot. I was supposed to bring BC powder, but something got in the way.
I don't think I'm drinking this.
Something got in the way. Like, shut the hell
I
up.
don't drink jam.
You drinking it today?
I don't know about that. I have court in the morning.
I just
I don't have time for her foolish. I told her this earlier, and she told me that she was bringing
I
BC powder.
forgot
I need
the
to take, and I've
BC.
never taken BC powder, right? She tells me she's gonna bring BC
it's
powder.
bomb.
I need to take it first. If I take it first, I'm gonna be straight.
I think
I'm
we
like, I
should do
hope you're
that.
right. That's what I'm gonna do then. Ain't no BC powder here.
I mean, this is what I'm going to say. I mean,
Cheers.
we should all raise our glass.
He giving you and the producer today. I don't know if I like this.
35 cents.
I don't know if I like this. Oh, I'm about to kick you off because your phone ringing. Since you want to cheer me. Come on, let's cheers. That's what you said, right?
It won't.
Well, mind your business, I had one drink the last time because I didn't like it. I drank the one drink. No, you don't work with me, okay? Are you going to be there to save me tomorrow? Downtown to the courthouse. Eviction court. Be ready. I am because you don't do nothing at work. That's what I know.
Uh-huh. So anyway, we're back. We were gone for a minute.
And we're back with the program.
We're back. We're back. So we were just talking about Hump Day. I asked him how he felt about Hump Day. How do you feel about Hump Day?
Let me hear how y'all felt first. What y'all
He
think?
he didn't feel nothing about it.
He didn't feel nothing.
Nothing about it.
This hump day hasn't ended.
Oh shit. It's what?
It just didn't start off humping.
Oh.
Oh, see? There it is. It's going to be something going on later.
For somebody.
Hump day for some people.
Oh, for some people. It's the middle of the week for me. That's all.
Is that
It's
it?
just the middle of the week.
That's why your throat's like that?
Yeah. Look, you heifers not to
Cheers.
do me this way today.
This is it.
You're not doing this to me today. So
What
anyway,
the fuck? Oh my God. That is really nasty.
it's not.
No, it is. Oh my God, it tastes like, hey, it tastes like straight gin.
It's
Yeah,
delicious.
acid.
It's delicious.
No. What else? What do y'all chase it with some more?
With some more water.
Whatever you put on top of the gin.
It's all liquor. It's all
No,
liquor.
I need some juice. I need something else. This isn't gonna work. Not even because I gotta go to court tomorrow. This shit ain't gonna work. I got a little Remy in my purse. I got a little Remy in my purse. I got like a shot left, but it's a liquor store upstairs, baby.
For the record,
I can't do this.
when I just want to make a statement.
I don't even
Whenever
take like 3 or
I'm
4
on this
sips of this
show, on this podcast, and she brings this shit that
It
I
don't
don't
be
want to
like
fucking
this.
drink, I smile.
It be
like
sweet
this.
or something. but
And I'm like,
no,
I think
this isn't
Gigi
right.
the
This isn't
diva.
fair.
This
isn't
was
right.
a great suggestion. And it be
Lies.
smelling like
When she don't like
smelling
it,
like
say
shit,
she don't like
tasting
it.
like shit.
Ooh, the blasphemy. She lied. Listen, people. Y'all don't watch the shows. She always like my shit. Only time she don't like it, sometimes she be like, ooh, this a little too
Ask
sweet.
anybody in
Or-
the family. I am the non-confrontational one.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I'm the
This is
non-confrontational.
get a cup.
cousin.
Get something and taste this. Girl, I know she fucking lying. Come on. We got Wisdom Speaks here today.
Jen will make you sin.
Gigi the Diva. I don't know. It made me fucked up. Shit. It's not even good. Where's some juice? I thought it was juice when I saw the red.
No,
Cause he like it. He is turning it the fuck up. He say, where's the next round? Like I be when we got fucking cognac. What is this? All right, come on. Let's do it. Let's do it.
So anyway, Wednesday. Wednesday's the middle of the damn week.
It's nasty.
Y'all funny as shit.
This shit hurting. He gotta fix it. Fix it, Jesus. Where's him?
You listen. I'm sorry. I should have warned you.
Don't
What
we have
this
to
is about.
warn them?
Yeah, because it's different. This show is different. It's not really
No, it's
like
it's
but-
us.
Okay, it's definitely us. So the concept of the show, and this is good for people who are out there.
Okay.
What? Okay, come on back. So
Bring it on around.
the
Keith.
concept of the actual show is to feature great cocktails, right? And when it gets a little warmer, we'll be featuring bartenders and their mixes. Right now, you get me and whatever I figure,
I didn't say anything.
whatever I figure we should have, or whatever Gigi feel like this that week. That's what happens.
You got the cognac next week.
But we actually do have great content. We talk about relationships. We talk about world affairs, gossip, all kinds of drama. You know, be it
Any type of drama. Bring it to us so we can talk about it, please. I love drama. Bring it all so we can talk shit.
Oh
And be
God.
controversial. Oh, that looks like that's food. That's not what I wanted. You
Okay.
got some juice?
So today, Gigi the Diva had an
Go on, Sling.
amazing,
Up under the thing.
amazing. Oh my God, yo. I can't take the ignorance tonight. And look at him. He gonna try to walk under the camera, still see his
That
back.
ain't nothing but a shot.
This is just one of the biggest ghetto. We having Negroni, everybody acting like niggas.
That's why. Because you ain't here calling this shit a Negroni.
Oh, Negroes.
It is
Negroes
Negroni.
tonight.
It should be called a Negroni. You gotta put that under. Slide that under. There you go. She ain't got no cool. She ain't got no cool. Let me see that. Thank you. Thank you.
We are all
Today, not happening. I'm not wasting my shit.
You gotta let the
I said
ice-
I got a shot.
gotta let the ice melt a little bit.
Yours don't look as. Oh no.
Mine gone.
Yeah, he had me add ice, quite a bit of ice to his. So, you know,
I need something to drink. So
yeah, I know. So, oh,
what
sorry.
are you doing?
I'm trying to share.
When I do
it.
that, when we on, y'all talk about me. What are you doing?
I'm older than you.
This is shit
It's
I'm talking
always
about.
been.
At least today.
I've always been older than you, and you've always had to, at least listen when we was young.
I'm just happy that
Now
you said
just
it. Don't
talk
shut
to
up. Go ahead, do your thing.
So I was trying to share the show. But anyway, so Gigi the Diva had a great, excuse me, idea. And that was to talk about the youth, okay? And not just like just them youngins, period, just like that, but just the fact, what the
It was something.
you look like a cat that's one looking.
It was something.
It was not. It was not. I hope y'all can
push the
see
button.
it.
You said the kids. I wanted to push the
He
button.
lies.
I was trying to push the button for the kids when you said I wanted to talk about
Lies.
the rights to the class.
Lies. No,
All right.
honestly, we're talking about children, the youth.
The youth.
Yet
Seriously.
again, let's talk about the youth.
This serious shit though. Seriously.
Okay.
Seriously. All jokes aside, we about to talk about these kids.
Right. And then the other spin on it is we're going to talk about the parents' perspective.
Yeah. That's it.
And, you know, it's crazy because I'm going to just give two scenarios, right?
Mhm.
So I have a gentleman that I follow on Facebook, and you know, he made a live post because he mentors young men, right?
Mhm.
And in this post, he stated how these young men did not have like the bare necessities to even be successful or try to be successful. They had nothing, you know. So what he was asking for were for people to donate to a GoFundMe or whatever, like clothing, things like that. It didn't have to be monetary. Donate to young men so that they don't feel the need to go rob somebody or go steal something from somebody or take a car or beat an old lady up for a purse. He felt like that's, you know, just be a part of the solution. You know, we know we can't stop it all, right? But be a part, right? So you know I'm always playing devil's advocate here,
I'm listening.
right? I also work with at-risk youth, right? And it's not always the home, right? It's not always the home. Sometimes these young men it is peer pressure amongst their own peers.
That's what I was thinking.
And then some of them just like the thrill of like, I want to be that guy
Yeah.
that I see is doing whatever wrong. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So not that I'm not saying I wouldn't donate or I wouldn't help, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't want it always to be that narrative. Like the home is jacked up. Everybody's home is not messed up.
True. I just saw the producer drinking a niggeroni too. I was trying to figure out everybody drinking it but me.
Negroni.
He's half gone.
He said, nigga.
So he like it. You and me, boo. That's why you my nigga.
She
No,
said it's
no.
too strong.
I think she made mine strong on purpose or something. Have it.
Oh my God, this is going to the producer.
You really like that?
It's not bad.
It ain't bad.
You're not. You're really not. Or have you turned into one? Because you used to have your drinks you like. All of
Drinks, all of
them.
them.
All of them.
All of them. Okay, so look, how do y'all feel about that? You know what I mean? In regards to at-risk youth, and you know, mainly a lot of people believing that it stems from home. Not that it doesn't on some, but the majority is a home issue.
Man, it's a number of things. To me, it's a few different dynamics, right? Thanks for having me, first of all, on this show. But
Thank you.
it's a few different dynamics because, you know, some people aspire to be whatever they see in their neighborhood or their communities or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So if you see a pimp in a Cadillac, you know what I mean, with a green suit on, and everybody giving them love, and that's what you aspire to be. If you're a killer, and everybody look up to the killers in the neighborhood, you're gonna try to be a better killer. You know what I mean? Everybody in my neighborhood hustle real good, and I put out the word to them when I was young that I'm gonna be a better hustler than them. You know what I'm saying? They still bring that up to this day. You know what I'm saying? Because I aspired to be a better hustler than what I saw. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that I was from a bad home or nothing like that. I just wanted more. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes your parents can inspire you. You know what I'm saying? You might ask mom for a dirt bike. She might buy you a helmet. Now you walk around the neighborhood with a helmet with no motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? That's inspiration. You know what I'm saying? That's inspiration right there. You gotta hurry up. You walk around making lips like with a helmet on and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta go hustle up the motorcycle. So sometimes the mamas are inspiration to you, you know what I'm saying? Get you started on your game. You know what I mean? I get you a helmet, but you got that's bullshit, you know what I mean? So I think it's a number of things, you know what I'm saying, that happen in the neighborhood. You know, sometimes peer pressure is it, you know what I'm saying? But that's normally, you know what I'm saying, somebody that, I mean, if somebody can push you to do something you don't want to do it, that's a whole nother thing you need to answer in yourself. You know what I mean? Can't nobody really push you to do nothing that you don't want. Temptation comes from if you wanted to do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Straight up. Yeah, I ain't never been tempted to smoke or shoot dope. You know what I'm saying? Never been tempted. You know what I'm saying? But if I wanted to shoot dope, temptation is saying like, damn. Man, let's get some of this dope right. But that's a temptation. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit, you know what I mean? Few different denominators that go on in the hood, you know what I mean? But far as the kids today, I think they brilliant, to be honest with you.
They
And
are.
it taught me a lot from me dealing with, you know what I'm saying, the younger generation. It really taught me a lot about how I ain't want to be like how when I was young, my parents was, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They kind of, you know what I'm saying, you know, kind of look down at what you do, you know what I'm saying? They ain't understand it was a different era, you know what I mean? So what's happening now, we the parents.
Yeah.
And it's a different era, you know what I mean? How that guy go commercial, don't be your parents.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't be your
Oh my
parents.
God, that
You gotta
commercial
listen to
funny
the
as hell.
kids. Yeah, you got it's progressive. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta
Right.
you gotta really listen to your kids. They can teach you a lot. You know what I'm saying? If
Definitely.
you really listen to how they can, it's just different. It's just different. You know what I mean? Different variables that you gotta pay attention to.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. So I want a couple of people say, hey, we got Bumpy. What's up, Bumpy?
Hey,
and
Bumpy.
Monica.
Hey,
Monica,
Mo.
Big Sexy. Monica, Big Sexy is what they call
That's
me.
what
Monica.
they call her.
Oh,
What's
great.
up, Bobby? I got tracks for you all day, Bobby. Got tracks for you all day, bleed. Yeah.
Gigi, so what's your take on this, Kitty? I mean, as a mom and, you know, a member of society.
Child.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. I agree with you.
Mhm.
Man.
I feel like, you know, a lot of these kids are lost also because they grew up with no guidance. When I was talking to Dr. Majid when he was here, he said something that sat in with me when he said that a lot of these 20-year-olds to 30-year-olds are the babies of crack babies and grandbabies of crack babies from that era.
Mm.
Mhm.
Who was there to raise them, to teach them? A lot of them were raising themselves. The neighborhood was raising them. They were raising their parents.
Mm.
So, hey, Kendra girl. So, you know, it's the blind leading the blind. And now they out here, they adults and they got kids
I think a lot
or
of it,
grandkids.
I think a lot of it is impact too. How you've been impacted could change your outlook. You know what I'm saying? If something impacted you when you was young, you might have an outlook about that. You know what I'm saying? As you grow older and shit, I mean, your outlook may be twisted a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, some people's outlook is if you killing to live, then you killing for health. I've heard that before.
Mm.
I mean, think about it. That's an outlook.
Mhm.
That's how they look at it. I mean, if I'm trying to stay alive, that's healthy for me. I've heard that I don't know how many times.
But isn't that what black men, at least, black males have had to deal with, though?
I mean, yeah. I mean, we dealt with it as young. We were young. We dealt with 400, 500 people dying a year. We're
So
around
why do you think it's
150
different now?
Because it's now it's being looked at. When I tried to address that as an artist when I was young to different radio stations, TV stations, and so forth, they didn't want to address it because they wasn't getting their money from
Money
it.
off of, yeah.
Right. But now they're getting money off of it and they're addressing it. You understand what I'm saying? But back then is when it needed to be addressed, when it was 400 to 500 people dying in a small radius, 8-9 miles. But now it's less than that, or by half, maybe 100 to 150, 200 people dying a year. And now they're putting so many resources into it, so many resources. So where did that leave us twisted? You mentioned earlier that, you know, when with the babies growing up as grandbabies and of crack, you know what I'm saying, all that, they should have paid attention to it back then.
Yeah.
And maybe we wouldn't be in a situation where we are today.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? If you listen to the music from the 90s, 2000, 2010, 2020, it's all saying the same thing. If you go before the 90s to the 80s to the 70s, I went back to 1934. It was the same message. Struggle. The same message. Killing, don't kill, don't do this. It's the same message. So what's giving us this entertainment situation is programming us to be whatever it is the outcome is today. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I feel like I gave the audience a disservice. So what I want to do first is introduce our guest today. Some people who have tapped in already know him because he's definitely somebody, you know. But what it is
Every-
our guest is Wisdom Speaks,
Right,
aka Wap Craig.
right.
Tell us who you are. I don't like introducing people. I like people to tell who they are
That's
to
a good one.
the crowd.
Yeah,
So go ahead.
I'm a purveyor of amazing things.
Yes.
That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? I
Indeed.
create opportunities. I create jobs. I create value. That's what I do. I'm a value producer. You know what I mean? Some people produce. I produce value. If it ain't valuable, I can't have it around me. So I try and produce everybody around me to be as valuable as the next person. You know what I'm saying? That's my mission. Wisdom, hope, opportunity, peace. That's WAP. And wisdom speaks is what I'm doing right now. I'm speaking the wisdom that I learned through observation of all of these years. I ain't gonna tell my age, but you know what I'm saying? It was fufu. I was a fufu. It could be a fourth. It could be a yeah, it could be yeah. But yeah. I want to slip that joint.
Right.
But nah, I've been observing a lot, you know what I'm saying, and kind of detailing my thinking, you know, over the years. And even back then, like with the rabble rousers and all them, when I went out in the industry and crossed over to go national, I had the opportunity to do that. It wasn't enough of our culture, you know what I'm saying? It was they always ask me what else is behind us. I didn't have it was the rap game wasn't it was very shallow. They can tell you that. It was very shallow back then. And I had to come back and like go to open mics and different places like that and give out trophies and plaques for encouragement for everybody that was coming up to keep on doing what they was doing because I wanted to come through the industry, you know what I'm saying, like with our culture. So now what I see is all of the entertainers. This is I can't speak to all of it, but a lot of it is trying to be somebody else or emulating somebody else from somewhere. My mission was always to put us inside of the industry,
Mhm.
our culture. You know what I'm saying? I'm even talking about the bands and shit like that that's playing other people's music from the outside of here. It's not it's our spirit ain't in it. You understand what I'm saying? It might got our beat in it, but our spirit, words, and so forth that can help our communities ain't in it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I try and put in the shit. You know what I mean? And they don't like that shit. They don't like that shit. They don't even bring me around to play with those bands. You know what I mean? They don't even bring me around. You know what I mean? They can't do it. You know what I mean? Because it's too real. It's coming from the DC. It's the heart of DC. You know what I'm saying? Real DC people hire me to do their events. You know what I'm saying? Because they can translate where it's coming from. They can feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So if I'm to play, you know, no discount, Jill Scott, none of them artists like that. They're great artists, but they from somewhere else, and we kind of make a living off of, or some of the groups around here make a living off of playing somebody else's stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's not putting the spirit of Washington D.C. into it. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I
Correct.
try and inject into everything that I do. The spirit of our culture. You know what I mean? That's wisdom speaks. Wisdom speaks. Wisdom speaks.
Definitely. And we appreciate you coming on. And, you know,
Yeah, thank you for having me.
You gotta hit the
Kicking it
claps.
with
You
us.
gotta clap this
Okay, I'm
introduction
gonna-
out. Damn, I was trying to hit the clap twice already.
whatever. We not even live tonight because we know what she was doing behind the back.
In the claps, girl.
Oh God. No, but I'm going to just say I'm a witness to wisdom speaks and what they've put out in our communities in our area, DC. Um, it is a true statement saying that the message is in the music. So I do
Absolutely, yeah.
definitely appreciate that.
Mhm.
And original music is something that doesn't really come out of our city. Let's
Nah.
just be real.
Mm-mm.
A lot of people, are happy about a cover song that is played on the radio.
It's
That
a
is,
program.
it's a program. That's it.
The
You know what I
radio
mean?
program.
That's
So,
it. So they'd rather our beat, our sound, our
Mhm.
culture, we're mimicking someone else. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And honestly, I feel like it's happened not just um in live bands. It also has happened with the rappers.
Really?
DC one thing I can honestly say in my era, because you know I'm a woman of a particular age.
Particular age.
So-
she doing the too.
So what I'm saying is, being a woman of a particular age, I have seen rappers like that in my time, like when I was young, that were they were unique. Like there was no one else like them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even when you talk about people always want to talk about go-go rappers, they're not this, they're not that, but there always was a different type of swag about them
Oh,
than no one else, really had. I mean, rest in peace to Black Indian, like people like that who had a message, who had style, they had swag. Like DC's lost it. I've seen it, these young men, young women, they just mimicking what they already see
See,
somebody doing. So
it's a
they
program.
basically, it's just like what you spoke about, the mentality,
program.
being programmed. So everybody's just trying to mimic what the last person did or what the next person did because they feel like, oh, I can do that and better.
Better.
So they do what they do and think they're going to do it better. You know what I mean? But we have to make being unique and being different and being yourself cool again. I don't know how that can happen, but that's something we need to make cool again.
That's who I am, Miss Girl. Gigi the Diva all goddamn day.
I'm a drink.
Drinking on.
What'd you say?
Say it again.
Purr. What that mean?
I mean, purr.
Purr.
Period.
Oh.
She almost pushed me in your lap. Did you see that? Damn.
That shit was funny to me.
That's them niggeronis, girl. Y'all is lit here tonight. They is lit in here tonight.
Well,
I need me
Anna's
some-
here. Hi, Anna.
So he did. You heard him, didn't you? Because they lit in here tonight.
Indeed. Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Okay. Okay, Anna in the building.
Oh my God. Now she gonna say it all night.
All night.
Producer,
In my New
please
York
reel her in.
accent.
Reel her in.
No, we're not talking to him. He drinking niggeronis.
Negroni.
Call it what you want. When we
It's
came in here,
nigger-
you said niggeroni. And I said it should be Negroni. Now you want to say it's called a Negroni.
It is.
Giving you a
I
side
was
eye.
being silly.
I'm trying to get some cognac. Fucking Negroni. I'm about to get on Postmates.
Listen, what Postmates?
Get it delivered, baby. Drizzly.
Wait a minute. I thought Postmates was gone.
Go away. Pick
Like,
up somebody's
they didn't-
food.
yeah.
Oh, get out of here. They ain't gone away.
I
was
thought there
on
were
there
no
earlier.
more
Every
Postmates.
day.
I'm sorry.
All day.
Okay. Anywho,
I'm trying to figure
just a
out. what's in that
reminder,
food bag.
everyone, we are drinking Negroni. This is gin, bamboo sapphire.
I told you. He was ready for the other one when I said it.
Oh, we get ready to go down. It's going down.
Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it.
Campari and vermouth. That's what it is. It's not bad.
That's all the stuff I don't drink. I looked over there and saw it.
So
I
listen,
said, "Oh,
this is the thing.
we can't let the audience.
We have
choose
to
the
try
drink no
new
more.
things.
No, we can't let them.
We have to
choose
try
on us.
new things. We have to be open.
Did you pick this drink?
Yeah.
Yes.
Got to be more. That's why he like it.
So y'all
This is
missed it.
shit.
Y'all missed it. So I said tonight's drink.
This is his shit.
It was
Yes.
inspired.
By Wisdom Speak.
You know, I figure,
Niggeroni.
why not?
Negroni.
Mo, yes,
Gin.
gin, girl. You see, I don't got no glass. I gave it that, baby.
I heard gin makes you sin.
Red cup dish. But can you
Yes.
slide me one with
Our
some Douce
studio
in it?
audience, would y'all like a Negroni? Y'all want to try a Negroni? Yes, you want to try.
New York want one. She said her best friend drinking it. Shake her up one too.
We're gonna get you one.
Shake them on up.
But
there, honey.
no, so this one is stirred, not shaken.
Oh, so what's stirred on up there? Just give me a cup of ice. Shit,
Okay,
I
y'all.
can't have nothing to drink. How much you got in that cup?
So listen, we talked about the youth,
Hold on,
right?
let me get. No,
So-
don't pass me the coffee
No.
mug, child.
Jesus,
Jesus,
pass her the
what's wrong with
coffee mug. 'cause
No,
that's
we
what
got.
she is.
I got coots.
Because somebody in the room does not want to admit they're a woman of a particular age either.
Of a particular age.
Mm.
I don't know who she talking about, but okay, because she damn sure ain't talking to me.
Bird.
Terrible.
Big purr.
Not big bird. So listen, we were talking about the
Right,
youth
did you hear
earlier, you know, kind of how we got to where we are at this moment. But I wanted to talk about parent. Being a parent,
Nowadays, Lord Jesus.
I'm just going to be honest. I mean, say you have a child that is not necessarily into shit, but they just
wait.
have friends. Slim,
I need her to stop yelling.
nobody can hear her over there.
Okay, look.
Okay, so you have your parent, and your child may not necessarily be in the drama, in the problem, in the streets or whatever, but he's a cool kid, and all the kids like him. And unfortunately, some of the kids that he's cool with are the ones who are stealing cars, who are robbing people, who are selling drugs. But I mean, how do you as a parent deal with that? How do you deal with that, Gigi? The diva? Come on, diva.
Well, I am dealing with that.
Oh wow.
Miss
Okay.
Girl.
Okay. Okay.
And how do I deal with it?
Yeah.
Tell her dumb ass that guess what? If you with them, you with it. So
Mhm.
guess what that means? If the police pull up, it don't matter.
That's
Your
true.
ass is grass. You did it. It doesn't matter because guess what? You was with them, and that's all they're gonna say. Right now, the things that the kid, okay, stealing cars,
Mhm.
and I asked a few questions so I can find out what's going on with the whole stealing the car thing, right? I thought they just wanted to joyride and stuff, but that ain't necessarily it. They stealing the cars so they can sell them to other people, so they can spend. That's what they doing.
Mhm.
So yeah, they steal it, they joyride a little bit, but for real, they getting it to give it to somebody else and get them a couple little $100. That's dumb as hell. Because if you get caught with it, them little couple $100 you just got ain't even gonna pay for your lawyer, dummy.
True.
What are you doing?
Mhm.
If guess what? And then okay, you're not gonna get caught because you're gonna speed out. So now police gotta chase you. Y'all niggas only know how to drive. Y'all kids with no experience. Your experience is stealing cars. The fuck? That's why, listen, seriously, how many goddamn wrecked cars do y'all be seeing on the side of the road?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, a lot.
It's these dumbass kids.
But see, what I do is I transfer that skill with our program over at C Sosa Monday through Thursday at 9
Plug.
9 a.m. as well.
Plug.
Nah,
Wait,
but-
Monday
but-
through Thursday
but
though?
what we do, yeah, Monday through Thursday. What I do is transfer the skill. So if I run into, young people who steal cars or UUVs or whatever it's called,
Free cars.
I transfer that skill into entrepreneurship so they can buy a tow truck and steal as many cars as they want to. And the outcome has been very successful for us over at CSO. So that's Pleasant Service. Pleasant Service LLC.
Okay, wait, hold on. Listen to me. Hold on, I got a question. Because you said Monday through Thursday.
Hey,
9
hey.
to 12.
Guilty
That's
by
during school hours.
association. Right.
That's we're a program over the parole board, CSOSA.
Okay.
Parole board.
Okay.
Nah, you're absolutely right.
So they have to have been picked
Trust
up
and
by the
consequences.
police and actually arrested in DC.
Nah, I think over that, I think, you know what I'm saying, over time, like I had to get arrested 100 times before I got tired of being arrested.
I'm
You
talking
know what
about
I'm
to be in your
saying?
program.
Oh, no, this is for returning citizens. This is a
Okay.
program for people that's coming home from prison
Okay.
and that are under supervision. So we deal with the intense population over there. They consider intense. They just
Yeah.
like me or you. They call
Yeah.
classify them as intense. But we try and help them transfer those skills, you know what I'm saying, from the negative over to the positive through entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's a good program.
Yeah, it's a very
Definitely.
good program.
Hopefully my daughter don't end up over there.
you know what. Letitia says, thanks for that because the life of me, I couldn't figure out why are they stealing them to do what?
Mm.
Listen,
I
so
had to ask questions and I found out.
I'm going to tell you, I've been working with some young men and I ask these questions all the time. Like, why? You're in here right now. The thing that's really big right now, and it's been big for a minute, is these ghost guns.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah,
And
man, that's a tricky one too, because when I was younger, I used to carry, we had to, 'cause
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But you soon realize after a while that every time you got a a pistol, you willing to die that day.
True.
You understand what I'm saying? Every time you walk out of the house and you untrained, you know what I'm saying? The police don't know how to deal with you because you got a pistol on you when they pull you over. You could die that way. You could die from it going off shooting yourself because you're untrained. You know what I'm saying? I was walking around untrained with 2 guns sometimes. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger. It wasn't because I was trying to kill nobody. It was for me and safety. But are you really safe when you're untrained with a gun?
What you doing with
Yeah.
And you talking about ghost guns that people put together through the internet.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
backfire anything.
Yeah, them Jones come
Exactly.
out blue, purple, green. You can
Yeah.
shake them. You can hear the rattling inside of them. You can hear the cheek. Man, if you can hear all of that type stuff, and you'll kill yourself with them
Yeah.
joints. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Exactly.
every time you carry a gun, you got to be knowing and that you're willing to die that day. You know what I'm saying? That's a rough joint.
I mean,
That's a
let's be
tricky- that's a
real. They don't
tricky
believe
joint.
that. They don't think that. When
Hell
they wake
no.
up that morning.
No.
That
It's
morning.
tricky.
The thing is,
It's tricky.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
tricky, bro. It's
And that's
tricky.
why they have it.
It's tricky.
Yeah.
You playing with a gun and you playing with it, and somebody say, "Give me that gun," and they pull it towards them. Now you done shot the person and killed them dead. I don't know how many cases that came
yeah,
up like
a
that.
lot.
You know
a
what I'm
lot.
saying? With somebody, give me that, pull it, and, you know what I'm saying? Pull it and shoot. They said, yeah, it's a mean joint.
Yeah.
You gotta be willing to die that day when you carry the gun. So the ghost guns, I look at it like, you know what I'm saying? They let it come through the mail. They know who buying them in bulk.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? They know who putting them together. They know
Mhm.
all of that.
It's like
Right.
You know what I'm
they did with
saying?
the crack epidemic.
They know all of that. You know what I
They know
mean?
what they
They
doing.
know they know exactly what they do.
Let out street.
Flooded the streets. That was a bag. They dropping off duffel bags. I mean, yeah. As much as they dropping off duffel bags of guns in the alleys around here.
Yeah.
So you got people walking through alleys finding a duffel bag of gun,
Guns.
like, oh, somebody fumbled this bag. You know what I'm saying? I got
Ain't nobody fumbled the damn bag.
ain't nobody fumble the bag. Somebody put it there for you to distribute them joints to your
Mhm.
friends so you can kill each other. You know what I'm saying? A
Mhm.
bag of guns just show up. You know what I'm saying? Come
Right.
on now.
Right.
Yeah, come on now.
Right.
That's seeded. Oh man.
Right. I mean, honestly, we all have to, be conscious at the moment. I mean, of what's going on, our surroundings, where our children are, who
Yep.
they're with, even if we don't know per se. Because, like, one guy, he was like, "My mother is square. She don't know nothing. She just be, she just square." And I looked at him, I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, my mother is square." And I was like, "Okay, so that means you mistreat her, you speak to her any kind of way, whatever." Nah, she just don't be knowing it. My friends' mothers, they know what's up. That.
That's true though. I mean, that's true because you older, you got authority over them, you got supervision over them. You supposed to know. That's how they look at you. You supposed to know. If
Mm,
everybody, you just said it.
yeah,
Everybody else mother know. How you don't know?
yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So they start to disrespect right there because they looking at you like, why you don't know? And you my supervisor, you my mama, you my everything. How you don't know?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I heard that. Man, I'm trying to tell you,
Yeah, so that's actually something that I've heard
Mhm.
more lately.
Because you
I've heard
supposed
more.
to know.
That a parent is
You
supposed
supposed to know. Real talk, bro. They supposed to know. They act out all kinds of ways because they supposed to know.
Yeah,
That's crazy, right? But it's
so,
not.
but the thing is, we got a lot of parents that, let's just be real,
Don't know.
not just they don't know because
Don't
guess what?
care.
They didn't grow up in the hood, right?
Yeah.
They didn't grow up in the hood. Their parents were able to provide for them better than they are able to
Yeah,
provide.
you got the green
their
girl
own children, so
that
they
met the
green.
street dude and had a baby.
That's it.
Yeah.
There's
And then
so
she
many
went where
different
he was and
situations.
started living
Yeah.
with him because he was taking care of her, and she thought it was cute to be in the
Lot of
hood
cases.
and
Lot of
all
cases.
of that.
A lot of cases,
And then
yeah.
he wrote out because he met the other Joan, and then she trying to go back to where she came from and took her kid with her. And this nigga want to be back where he came from in the hood because where you from is boring.
Right. So now say, "Hey, cousin, listen, we did shit and I had a strict mother." Right. I
But she
mean,
knew what was up.
and she definitely knew what was up.
That's
Come
the
on
thing.
now. We come from a different kind of cloth. Our parents knew. Parents
My
know.
kids know I know what's
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
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 Reginald said a straight setup. It is indeed. It is. These young men are being set up.
Every day.
And
They're playing right into it though,
Right.
unconsciously.
they don't
You know
know.
what I'm saying? That internet, social media get them twisted all the time. all the time, man. All the time. Hell of a dynamic. It's
And
a
that's
hell of
what
a
everybody
struggle.
watching. Social media all day, all
Exactly,
night. From the
everything.
babies to the adults.
Exactly. So, as a mom that is a parent to son, you know, how do you feel? Like, you know, say your son he's incarcerated. You know, it's not something that you instilled in him. You know, how do you feel? How do you respond? I know
How I
you. I
feel?
know you can ask. I was going to say she might throw
How do
back
I
at me.
feel? I don't feel no fucking kind of way because I ain't teaching that shit. And
Mm.
if you end up there, that's because you didn't fucking listen. You did some dumb shit. Because I am smart. The fuck? And if you doing some dumb shit and you get your ass locked up, that's your fault.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm listen. I done said it to him. I ain't coming to see you. Now I probably will because you know my heart. But for real, nah, like I'm not condoning that shit. I'm not because this is the thing. This is how I feel. You know, I got a brother that's been incarcerated a very long time, off and on, off and on, off and on.
Mhm.
And I feel like with that whole situation, I feel like if you go see them all the time and do all these things and make them so comfortable, they don't mind being there. I'm gonna do whatever I'm gonna do because I can do the time and I ain't work, you know, whatever they be saying. If they gotta go there and be by themselves, now I ain't saying all the time because I also know that can hurt a man, like really hurt a man.
Definitely.
You know, but I feel like maybe in the beginning when they're young, something gotta give. If I'm gonna show you I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna come, I'm about to get you the Xbox and the TV and all your speakers, and I'm gonna make sure your commissary good. I'm gonna come see you every week. I'm taking every phone call. You home.
So I'm gonna tell you. So I work with a group home, and a lot of parents act like it's camp for young men between the ages of 14 and 18. These young men have mothers who act like they in camp. Oh, he don't eat this. Oh, he need that. He's gonna wear this. and He's gonna wear that. So let me just say that. So I always ask the question, ma'am, you do understand that this is a facility. It's not a camp. This is not a camp. Like him, he can't.
Halfway to jail, nigga. The hell?
Halfway to
You
jail
lucky he eating a meal after 3 whole meals. Because I'm about to give him oatmeal in the morning, a hot dog for lunch, and fucking a chicken patty for dinner. Fuck out of here. No. And if you work and do good on Friday or Saturday, you get a treat.
Oh my God.
No, don't want their ass. That's the fucking problem. Yes, and I don't like oatmeal. So you gotta give them the shit they don't really want. Yes, that's right. Look, I gotta get the fuck out of here, meal plan. That's what I'm talking about. One way or the other, I'm going to jail or I'm going home. Right. I'm gonna do what the fuck I gotta do though. I ain't coming back in. These bitches feed you oatmeal, hot dogs, and chicken patties.
And listen, I mean,
dry chicken patties.
And honestly, that's what they're concerned about, like the food. You know, and any time that they say that food is bomb and YSC, like those are questions for me. Like, really? Like,
I mean, you know what? I get it though, because when I was young, I mean,
it was good.
Upper Marlboro food was good as a mother.
I'm
dead serious. But it was a new jail, so they were trying to get us in there. You know what I'm saying?
And it was
they had Marriott, they had Sodexo Marriott in the jail. I mean, I woke up to pancakes with the hot syrup with this was in the beginning of Upper Marlboro, not now. No, not now.
Okay.
But when they first opened that joint, they fed you good to get you in there. So niggas, to this day, I'm still telling you that man, Upper Marlboro food was good as the motherfuckers back then. I ain't lying.
Oh, why is jail food good?
That's what I said.
That's what I'm saying.
They was like, look, you want.
I'm saying it was good for a jail. It wasn't good, but you know what I'm saying? It was good. It was good for a jail. We had the Salisbury
at all
gravy and all that.
And they said, look, they see me coming. It's like breakfast. I'm like, dang, I gotta think about this. I don't want them to want the food.
Oatmeal, bitch. And don't put enough water in it.
Letitia said that I've been told that some are living better in the facility than they do at home.
Yeah.
So they don't mind going.
Long as they stay away from the skittle truck. Stay away from the Skittle truck.
Skittle truck. What the fuck is a Skittle truck?
Some of y'all know what it means.
They need that tough.
They-
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. And listen, fuck all that.
Stay away
Fuck all
from the
that.
Skittles.
Mm-mm. And for some,
Hey,
it was better than home.
Kevin, this is
Yes.
Lisa says that for some it was better than home. It was.
It
You're
was.
right.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
all the
cousin
cousins on the
Deidre.
night. All the cousins on the night.
Hey, Deidre. So start them out early. A man don't work, don't eat.
Period.
You can't buy the child $200 sneakers when he in middle school and he don't understand the value behind the dollar.
Right, that's true.
That's true,
Deidre.
cuz you're
That's
right.
true, Deidre.
What
You're
if they
definitely
wear a
right.
size 12?
What
They
you
shoes
mean?
cost $200.
Right.
You wasn't making
You
noodle
gotta-
shovel no goddamn snow, so stop it. And he was wearing $200 shoes in middle school.
Yeah, the first one get away with murder.
See, that's the problem.
Listen, I mean, I'm
The
gonna say,
babies do too.
like, so I'm gonna tell you, you are young.
don't
We were
matter.
all young parents, so we value clothes. I remember how much money I used to spend.
That's why these
Like
niggas don't
when my
value
kids,
dollars.
remember Benetton was like shit. Y'all remember Benetton? Man, I used to go up to Gallery Place. I mean, not Gallery Place, Friendship Heights.
It's a better time.
I used to love
She's a woman
dressing
of
the
a particular
babies.
age.
The dressing the babies. Yes, you bitch. I can say United. All of them. I know. So, thank you, Lisa. Exactly. So I used to go down there and buy my babies like all this crazy shit they was gonna wear one time. It was just how it was, you know. But one thing that I have noticed, and like I said, with my own children, I have to always remind them, like, you know, you're looking at this big price item, right? And you got to scheme, not scheme for real. I'm scheming, but just but just trying, you gotta figure out how to buy this shirt. You gotta figure out how
And
to
you
buy
don't
these
need it.
shoes. You don't need it,
You
bro.
don't need it.
If you can't like pay your bills and oh, you know what, I can buy this shoe, I can do that. Not when you gotta say gas
Or this shirt.
Jesus. Like that is not a good look. And I've made sure that like whenever my son, and he probably is watching, because you know he's watching to be like, I don't want to talk to y'all no more. So if you have to make that type of decision on your clothing,
You don't need it.
bruh.
Not
Yeah,
bruh,
you're
you
probably-
like kids.
Yeah, this,
Bruh.
that's how I relate. Bruh. But no, truthfully, you know, and not saying like early on, like I made them work for it. You know what I'm saying? I made them work for it. But I realize now as life goes on and as they're adults, some of them they're looking for that validation still.
Yeah.
Off the shoe,
Yeah.
off the jacket. You know, and I'm just like,
Off
dude,
the bill.
no one cares.
Hmm.
But in his world, yes, they do. I watched a rap competition the other day online. Everybody had on a puffy coat. It's hot as shit. Y'all rapping like a motherfucker. But everybody got on Canada Goose joint. Everybody want to show how much money they're worth, right? But it's hot as hell. And y'all are wearing these puffy coats.
But
It was
wait,
not.
But wait,
They
because
got
when they
girls
outside.
with tank tops on like, yeah.
But wait,
No.
when they outside, they got on hoodies and no
I
coat
seen them.
in the winter.
Exactly.
They fucking backwards as
I
hell.
seen it.
Backwards as hell.
So I just feel like, you know, like you were saying, when it is, the meal may be better. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah, it was good
something that
that
you're going to
time.
remember later on in life.
I
like-
remember it to this day. That
See?
gun was good.
exactly. And
Yeah,
that's
it was
what they
good.
tell me.
Mhm.
When I be like, don't y'all want some nuggets? They be like, no.
Yeah, that's you need to buy them dinosaur nuggets, the ones I buy for Omar. Bitch, give him those. Acting like kids. Dinosaur nuggets and ketchup. No honey mustard, none of that shit. Dinosaur nuggets and ketchup and water.
Dinosaur nuggets.
And water. Nothing else to drink.
Wait.
Water or milk.
You
That's
know
all
what?
they can
Wait a minute.
Water
Deidre,
or milk.
Deidre said tie his toes together.
Tie his toes?
Listen,
Wait a minute,
Deidre.
his toes? That's not what she meant. How the fuck you tie somebody's toes?
Tie his toes together.
And what is that gonna do? That nigga can't walk. That's what you saying. Make him sit down. Sit your
He
ass
gonna sit
down.
all the way down. See, that's some
Indeed.
that's some aching stuff right there, bro. That's down
Hey,
south. We definitely know that's what that's all about. Down south. Down
Keisha,
south.
let me get the meal plan together for the kids.
What? No, listen.
Do y'all have meal plans already,
I
or
don't
do you
even
just
do
get the
that.
stuff?
Honestly,
Who does it?
I
You just go get stuff, or you just
Nah,
cook?
no. I just prepare what's already there.
What's there? Don't grocery shop.
I don't.
Who does?
The person
I need to
that's there
talk to
all
them.
week. Pack them a lunch when you take them out. Believe me, it will.
I'm
humble
trying
them.
to tell you, bag lunches for everybody with an apple, a motherfucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and a milk carton.
Cheese sandwich with no mayonnaise.
Bam!
Oh Lord,
That's why they getting milk.
cheese.
Tell them they need to get stronger.
Oh God, milk.
It's building their bones.
Listen.
Get their ass some fucking spinach. Bitch,
So let me
tell
ask-
them I want you to be
So
strong.
let me ask you a question, Gigi, real quick. So I knew you guys was gonna say that before the day is over. I don't feel that way. I love all the children.
I don't
So
they
listen,
act- Charlie.
so you meet a dude. You meet a dude,
Yeah.
and he's got a son. You've got a son.
Sure. Why the fuck you keep giving me these scenarios? I don't like these scenarios.
And
why you not giving them the WAP?
no, WAP's gonna get it. I'm letting him hear this. I want to hear your answer.
That's why, because you want me to cut up, man. I ain't been.
I
doing this,
love
so I ain't
it.
cutting up.
No, this is so I really, you
trying.
know what? Honestly, I want everybody to pay attention. Gigi, the diva, because I get this question all the time. Is she always like that?
Yeah.
Y'all
she
see how
is.
she is? She ain't nothing to drink for real.
At
This is
all.
just who she is. That's why we
Seriously.
love her the way she is.
No,
But
I like to be turned.
I know. All you have to do is drink the damn Negroni.
Drink the damn liquor.
He's a Negro.
Yes. I'm gonna ask you, friend, can you make us some more Negronis?
Because they shit is empty like
It's
a
one
mug.
part of everything in that bottle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
friend. This bitch said,
Yeah,
'cause I'm
we
not a
real
friend.
territorial about friends over here.
Yes, we are.
No,
She
it's
said
one
one
part of everything. And the ice is
Everything
right
is
there.
all that nasty shit.
No, just the Martin and
The four
Rossi
things in the front.
and the Capone. What's his name? Capari. I say Capone.
What's all
no.
the stuff WAP done
What's
bought up
on
in
my
here?
mind? No, our cups are right here, hun.
With her cup, she said.
Jay got extra cups. So anyway, how are you feeling about a man? How are you feeling about a man who has a child? You have a child, and their child may be into things your child is not, and they may be influencing your child. How do you deal with this scenario like that?
Say it again.
So you have a child, and the person you're dating has a child also. Your person, who you're dating's child is influencing your child to do negative things.
That's on. That's on my child.
That's
It's
on
on your child?
Yeah.
What about, does it matter how old they are?
We're going
What
to
if
say
they're-
teens.
what if
We're
they're
going to say they're
12?
teens.
What if
Between
they're
12,
13?
yeah, 12, 13, and the person's child is around the same age.
Yeah, same age.
It's
and
on
I
your
know,
child.
and I know they influencing my child, and my
Mhm.
child don't know that he's being influenced.
Yeah, like he just
Your
doing
child
it because
just,
he seen the person
green.
cool. He think
Yeah.
he cool.
So I'm doing
She's
it too.
cool.
I think that's when that life kick in with your child. You got to give it to your child and watch him how he govern himself. I think you can't really say nothing to her because her child is her child. It's a whole nother DNA. You know what I'm saying? It ain't your DNA. You know what I mean?
So y'all
So-
gonna live happily ever after?
Nah. I'm gonna deal with my son, and I'm gonna sit back and watch how he govern himself off of how I teach my son. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Then I ain't gonna be worried about it after that. After I give him what I know, and he don't govern himself properly, and he run into a snag, that's when he gonna start learning. What?
No, I'm talking to her. Talk to the bartender. It's only them three. Yes.
Hey!
No, we need ice. Ice.
I said the same thing, and they told me that it wasn't. Nobody likes it at y'all.
You haven't heard. They got tasted.
She said it was nasty already. So,
Yeah, like
all right, Jen, because that's what you looking like.
Listen, so no,
Because he already had to.
so you're saying you would allow your child to govern themselves at
After
first.
I give him, when I see them going down that road, I give them everything that I know to
Uh-huh.
curtail that, to stop that from happening. And then I sit back to watch his work after I give him what I got. Once I give him what I got, he gonna learn lessons from it if he decide to do something different. You know what I'm saying? When he learn them lessons, he gonna get tired of it or not.
I ain't doing that.
You don't think so?
No,
Oh my God, she was serious about that.
I'm speaking my piece. That's what I'm doing. I'm speaking
Okay.
my piece, and I'm letting some shit be known. No, you didn't. It was nasty to begin with. Shit was nasty.
It's
Look,
good.
see?
She did a better
It's
job.
his drink. It's his drink. He said, "Oh yeah, that's it right there." That's on nasty as hell.
Actually, yeah, this better. It's
It's
missing
missing the
orange.
orange. It's
Yeah.
missing the orange. That's
I
it.
mean, I got
Yeah.
some
And
Grand Marnier in there that might.
Anywho, I ain't doing it. I ain't.
Yeah.
Oh, now we don't got to come back around because he want to keep talking about drink. You finished?
But it actually
Okay.
tastes good. You did a good job. Thank you.
Are we finishing
Yeah.
me?
Good. Good.
Listen here.
It's actually.
I'm not doing
It's
it.
really good.
Yeah, it is.
All right, well,
Because I knew
that's
that.
the end of my answer.
No, because she's a
Because now we
bartender,
sitting here
and
talking
I
about
knew that
drinks.
she would know. Like this might go with this. Might go with that.
I'm just saying. When we was all talking about drinks, I was told to bring it back around. I brought it back around. Now I'm told he trying to shut me off with the remote or something. Oh, I thought he thought the
No.
remote was gonna turn me off.
So go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm not going ahead. I went ahead 4 times and y'all wasn't listening.
Okay, well, guess what? We won't keep on.
Yeah, tell me what you gonna do.
With my children who are influenced by others, I got some hard head cues. Not just towards me, but to other people as well.
I was kind of influenced.
You were?
I was kind of influenced, but again, I wanted to do it.
See?
And see, that's the thing.
I'm hearing
That's the
it.
I believe
temptation.
that. I believe that. what
If
he
you
said
don't
in the
want to
beginning,
do it, you're not
if
gonna
you
be
want to
tempted
do it,
to
then
do
you
it.
can be tempted. If you don't want to do it, then there is no temptation. I believe in that.
No question.
100%. Like you said, somebody can sit around, you smoke crack all day. You want to do it?
Nope.
Right.
But if I'm tempted to
But
smoke
if you
crack,
want,
like man,
you
I
want, if
don't
you
know,
been sitting
but
around,
damn,
yeah, you been
Johnson.
sitting around saying,
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
that shit smell good. I want to, it ain't gonna be like them. I can just tap that
Yeah,
jump.
that's what
Use
happened.
the crack
Right
kid.
there. Right there. Nah, right there.
You was already one. You was waiting to get the pipe.
Agreed. Agreed.
Oh, that's so bad. But
I
you're
just
right.
had, I can talk about
Agreed.
crackheads. No, let me stop talking about crackheads. Methods and neutral and shrooms.
Trank.
Listen, so I'm just
No,
Oh,
no,
trank.
they're not new.
no.
But I'm just saying
They're
they're
not new in
making
our
it.
community?
They're
Nah,
making it very public.
Tranquilizer, like trank.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, but no, the thing is, with everything is nothing's new under the sun. Let's
No.
just be real.
No,
It's all the
not.
same shit.
Yeah.
We all. I mean, not we all, but
It's a little
it's
toasty.
all the same stuff. Nothing's new. What you think? Slime? Oh. Not the air. We're gonna die. You're hot too? Okay. So, I mean, it seems like honestly we have come to like the conclusion that there people aren't really influenced, that you really are
You wanted to
just
do it.
doing what you wanted to do.
You just needed to get along, game to be
I
there
think
with you.
so.
I think so.
I think you get the temptation for wanting to do it. If you want to do it, and you really don't want to do it, and you're tempted
Okay.
to do it, that means that you want to do it.
Right.
Your
So
parent has a circle.
So Deidre is
If you
saying,
have expectations of future
Unity.
unity, if you are a couple, your values must be aligned as one. All right.
I agree, cuz.
no, listen, because I'm going to tell you, blended families are very difficult,
They are.
extremely. Deidre, a different, I mean, in a good, in a perfect world, like what she's saying is dope.
When you say blended family, what you talking about? Because
Like the scenario I just gave you, that's what she's speaking to.
but the child got to be with you though.
Yeah,
Okay, not grown.
right.
Okay.
12, 13 years old.
Oh, you talking about that?
Yeah, the young youth.
In
So
the
she's
house.
saying that, the parent have to, what did she say? I'm sorry. She says parents have to be circles. So the parents have to be on the same accord
Pretty much.
in order,
That's what I agree with.
You know what I learned though, for real? You know what I'm saying? Like the way you parent, and then when you meet somebody, the way that they parent, you quickly realize that your parenting ain't the same as theirs.
Mm-mm.
And how you parenting your kid, like how your parents parented you, ain't work either. You know what I'm saying? You try. They, you see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Real
Yeah.
talk. There
To
you
learn some
go.
new
There
shit.
you go.
Yeah.
And you gotta be open to receiving how somebody else
They
raised their
parent.
kids. I
Yeah.
thank God for my son mother because I only saw it one way. And when you raise a child the way my parents raised me, but that ain't work. But then I saw her. See, you got people who raised on survival, and you got people that's raised on love. Sometimes men that's raised, or women, there's men. I'm speaking for men. You raised on survival, but you might meet a woman that's raised with love. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference because their outlook is different than when you living off survival. You trying to survive out here. You know what I'm saying? My mother and
Yeah.
father had 7 kids, right? There's 7 of us, where y'all might only had 2, or you the only child, and y'all middle class or upper class people. So you raised in love. You ain't got the same dynamics that we got with 7 people in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So how I chose to raise my kid when I had it was like I grew up. It ain't work. It ain't the same because the baby came out of her, and she was raised differently. And I'm saying the shit different. So I had to shut all that shit down and look at it for what it was, and then put me into it. Kind of see what I'm saying? And I ain't had no problem with my son, fortunately. But now, if you get with a blended family, like if I meet somebody that got some kids that's 13, 14 years old, what I gotta do? I don't care. Yeah. I mean, I ain't saying like I don't care.
Them
But
kids.
that's you know what I'm saying? All I can do is give you what I know and give you mine. But how you raised them kids before me, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Fuck them kids.
I ain't saying fuck them kids,
Why
but you know what
not?
I'm saying? I mean,
Why
That's
you say-
Gigi the
all I can
Diva
do,
saying.
all I can do is give you what I got. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, blah blah blah. A nigga gonna take my toothbrush and clean his shoes with it.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, nigga,
You know what
I'm
I'm
giving
saying?
you, my toothbrush, all the bristles all fucked up. Hey, babe, what the fuck? Hey, what's going on with my toothbrush? Who the fuck? Tommy, what are you doing? Tommy, what are you doing? Did you clean your shoes with a toothbrush? Oh, Ma, you gonna choose that nigga over me? Fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga, I don't even know you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So what do you do with that? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
what,
right.
what do you do with that besides fuck your child up? You know what I'm saying? Fuck that nigga up.
But she's scared of.
Fuck
She
him
can't
up
do that.
and tell him to keep quiet. And you know what I'm saying? We cool after that, but fuck him up. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just playing. I was playing. But no, I'm just saying, like, what do you do with that? Like, that's the type of dynamics we talking about right now. You know what I mean? My kid, he doing all right, he good and all that. Then your kid's all fucked up over there, and I gotta be over there with you because I like you. Then they mad. Then they mad at me because I'm with you. You know what I mean? And shit. Why we can't go? Then they be with us and shit. We riding around. I'm mad as a motherfucker. I'm riding around with your fucked up kids in the back.
I told you.
God damn.
Fuck them kids.
I ain't saying fuck your kids, but I'm riding around with these little motherfuckers. Like, nigga, man, you better get your goddamn yeah. It's a hell of a dynamic. That's a hell of a jump.
It's very different. I mean, you don't think so.
I ain't doing it. Yes.
And put that strain on that relationship, then I'm forcing it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And by you forcing this word, you doesn't
For
because
nothing.
they gonna
Right. Right.
That's true.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, so I mean, even like
Nigga walk past him still on the couch. Nigga walk past on the refrigerator. Don't say hi, nothing. Grit on nigga and walk upstairs. Like nigga, I can't even say nothing. I can't even say nothing. Getting something out the refrigerator like. I'm still. I ain't bad shit. I can tell you some shit.
Yeah.
Listen, honestly, y'all, I want to thank
I can tell you some shit. Yeah.
I mean, no, seriously, that's a whole nother day. We can definitely dig into that blended family stuff. I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. It's so crazy. The show that went so fast. Yeah, man, we already been on.
We
about
about
an
to
hour.
dig into Jermaine food bag. That's what we about to dig into.
So listen.
Oh damn.
Well, can you tell us what's going on with you? Like what's coming up, shows, events, things like that?
Everything's coming up with me. You can check. What year is that? Yeah. But what's going on? We working on, well, number one, we working inside of DC and Maryland school systems and parole and pretrial divisions and transitional housing for people that's coming home from prison, people that's being evicted from their houses, so they won't have to be out on the street. They can transition for 6 months through our housing program. We got an online university that we established at CSOSA that gives about 43 different trades, certified trades, nationally certified trades. We're looking for partnerships with everybody because we're trying to scale up your business, help your business scale up by offering you people who are trained, certified, that's coming home from prison that need to reestablish themselves in the community. So if you got a business and you're looking to scale it up, holler at me, because I'm going to give you some good employees that's certified, that's well tried and tested, duly and truly prepared to receive an important privilege from all business owners out there in the community. So make sure you hit me at pleasantservice.com, or you can call me direct. I'm going to give you a direct number, 301-646-6720. No, don't call that number. Don't call. Don't.
Scratch that.
No. Call my other direct number. It's 202. It's 202-839-0813. That's Pleasant Service. And my name is Wisdom Speaks. That's the one front that we're on in the community. As far as music, though, we try and give artists that can't be heard, we try and inspire them and pioneer a way for them or a stage for them to be on, to express their arts, because a lot of people are scared to express their own art. And that's what I was talking about earlier as far as not having us inside of our own culture. I've talked to musicians, I've talked to band owners, band managers, and so forth that literally told me that they're scared. That's it. Yep. They told me that they're scared to do their own music, to put out their thoughts, to get their thoughts off their chests in music and on stages. So I try and pioneer for them and do my thing, original, authentic, and that's what get my paycheck. The network make the check work. So I'm looking for art. Yeah, purr. The network make the check work. Purr. You know what I'm saying?
Like check.
So I'm looking for all business owners that's trying to scale their business up. That you ain't got to be certified. We can help you get certified as a small business, especially the women out there. All the women out there, make sure you call that number. And if you're interested in starting a business, we have an entrepreneurship program that we can help you scale up to as well. So give me a call, 202-839-0813. That's Pleasant Service. All right. My name is Wisdom Speaks. Thank you for having me tonight.
I got 3 things. Eviction. Y'all, I didn't get drunk, so never mind. You don't got to meet me at court to help them people tomorrow. Number 2.
You going to district court in Maryland?
Yeah, this district court in DC.
Oh.
Number 2, you said something about
You
Word
weren't even
for
drinking.
I'm getting with the music John too. That was
Workforce
something that he said
development.
something about too. That's for me too.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
my
for me
God.
because I'm a rapper. And then yes,
Yeah,
got 16 bars for you.
I got a stage
And
for
it
you.
her. And then it was something else that you said though. It was
Well, we're gonna have to talk about that
Entrepreneurship.
offline because it's time for us to go. Letitia says, "That's what's up. The resources are out here. We have to get our youngins to use them. If one do it, the rest will follow."
very true.
So listen, everybody. Once again, we're going to say thank you to Wisdom Speaks, Pleasant Service for coming through, Gigi the Diva for finally making it, and make sure that you tune in next week, Wednesday,
And thank
9
y'all.
p.m. to
Her.
Cocktails and Cousins on Rabble Rouser TV.
Rabble Rouser TV. my
That's
Thank
what's
y'all
man.
up.
for tuning in with us every Wednesday, y'all. Purr.
Purr.